Hey guys, so it's Miss Thompson. Just wanted to check in with you for week 3. I know I usually do these in the mornings, but as you could tell from my earlier videos today, I had lots going on this morning with the boys. Do want to check in with you though. This is our beginning our 3rd week of quarantine, and as you can tell, I'm outside a lot today. I've got my little porch fixed up on the back of our house, and this is kind of where I like to hang out when the weather is nice. Couple of dogs and a couple of cats out here hanging out with me. Just wanted to touch base with you and let you know that I appreciate all that you're doing to hang in there and try to make the best of a pretty crummy situation. I did want to go over your assignments with you. As you might have heard earlier, our points winners for this week were Andrew with 47 points, Maddie with 62 points, and Will with 63 points. So awesome job to you three. Will and Maddie, that's exceptional. 62 and 63. You are so close. So kudos to you guys. We do have a couple of birthdays this week. Brianna, I believe you have a birthday tomorrow. And then, of course, Miss Thompson gets to be another year older on Wednesday. Did do a little PE this morning, or this afternoon. Went for a walk with the boys and my daughter, who's also working from home. And just kind of have enjoyed the nice weather today. Supposed to rain tomorrow, so if you didn't get a lot of work done today, that's no problem. Just hit it tomorrow. You won't have anything else to do in the rain anyway. So just kind of knock out a few of those assignments. Before we move on to the specifics for assignments this week, I would just like to call your attention to a couple of things. First of all, if you have not taken your Wordly Wise 12 test, you need to go to Canvas, look in Wordly Wise week 2, and take your Wordly Wise test. And then also some things that I haven't had a lot of response on, but I would love for you to check out. In social studies, there are lots of resources for the Cold War and the Berlin Wall. Check some of those out. They're really interesting. And then, of course, we have our art and music assignments. Art is not just drawing, okay? You can dance. You can send me a TikTok. You can just, sky's the limit, guys. Get creative. There are lots of great ideas. You know I love the Pinterest. Get on there and find you something to do. If you're bored, don't just sit around and be bored. There are lots of great ideas, and they don't all have to come from you. There are other people out there thinking of things that you may not have thought of that would be fun to do. All right, so on to this week's assignments. You have an assignment board. I've already sent this out in Remind. It's on Canvas. It also has a checklist and a mock schedule that you might want to follow. For this week, of course, you have an iReady lesson. Notice I changed this a little bit. You can either do the video or the workbook pages. You don't have to do both, okay? For Wordly Wise, we get a new packet this week. You can either do the paper packet or the digital. They're both in there in Canvas. But I want you to get that lesson 12 knocked out so that you can focus on 13 for this week. There is also a Quizlet or quizzes in there. Writing, you are to write a summary of a main character in A Night Divided. You don't have to do all of them. Pick your favorite. And then for social studies, you do need to keep up with your reading of A Night Divided. If you don't want to read on your own, remember you can choose one of the audio versions that we have linked. For math, you have box plots. That's the same as the stem, not the stem and leaf. I've said that 300 times today. The box and whiskers. Okay, so that's pretty much a review, and I think some of you may have done this lesson actually before we got out. If you did, that's fine. Take a screenshot of your original score and submit that, okay? Now, just like with reading, you can either do the video lesson or the workbook pages, okay? And then for science, you've got a few things here. Read the lesson 11.2. There are task cards and there's a worksheet, workbook page. Both the task cards and the workbook page have an online version in Canvas or a paper version that you can download. You can do either one. I don't care. Okay? And then, honestly, send me some fun stuff. I'm bored at home too. Even with the Wild Child's 2 little boys living here, I get bored too. So send me some stuff. I want to hear from you. I want to see your faces. I miss you and would love to see what you've been up to. It doesn't have to be an assignment, okay? Just for fun. That's why I did videos with you this afternoon and this morning, just to kind of hang out with you and have some fun, because I do miss you and I'd love to hear from you. I guess we can try to Zoom tomorrow. I will send out a link on Remind, and I will also put the link in Canvas for us to get together and hang out. And remember, every Zoom meeting you make it to is 5 points. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you. If you have any questions, you know you can always get in touch with me. And that's all I got today. See ya. Bye-bye.